All right, kiddo.
We continue in Easy Street. Qualifying round number 3 here at the Canada Heads Up.
All right, here we go. Crosstown engines, Easy Street, rolling into the box. Matt Glassford, left lane, 72 Nova, big block. All right, so Matt Glassford got knocked out of first place by Jeff Meisra. So Matt Glassford currently in the number 4 position. Keith Schultz is in, he is number 8. With a posting a 469. Well, almost the best pass I've ever seen that G-body make. 60 foot, goes 449 with a 5, moves himself back on the number 1 spot. Keith Schultz goes 468, he improves.
All right, we are back. Nick Caucus and Ed McGuinn.
Nick Caucus is one of our competitors that's going to be racing in the Matco Tools All-Star Race. The race will be Nick Caucus and Jeff Meisra. Again, huge thanks to Trevor and Ann Schneider at Matco Tools for the continued support of the series. This will be an additional round for these competitors. Super Street, Easy Street, Pro Bike, stock wheelbase. 105 60 foot goes 446 at a $156 to move into the number 1 spot. Bumps Glassford down to number 2. Ryan Schultz rolling up into the box, sporting my brand new 4-inch double hood for a four-out Mustang.
Looks nice.
Looks nice, eh?
Nice and smooth.
Oh, of course.
But they had to cut a hole in it.
Yes. Corrado, Lentinello in the right lane. Small Rock Ford Hearts turbocharger. Corrado looks like he's going to get there first.
Drove around him.
Yeah, wow. 483. Again, they're just sneaking up on that car. Big mile an hour, though. 160 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Ryan Schultz, 491 at 137. All right, there's a solo hit. I'm gonna call it out. I think he's going to go 46. Yes, stretches the back end out. 109 60 foot goes 448 at a $155. Now we got 3 cars in the 40s. Here is Jeff Meisra will also be racing in the Matco Tools All-Star Race later today.
Not Ford-powered Ford?
Yep, facing up it's Ford-powered Fords in both. 1 turbo and 1 pro charger.
As life should be.
Is that the way it should be?
I think so.
Yeah. 40 right here. 110 60 foot. Oh,
missed
50
it.
flat. Just missed it by 1 thou.
Okay, Ian Hill rolling onto a 67 Chevrolet Camaro. First steer for the first jet. Sponsored by Joanne O. Speedwire Victory Wiring. Ian moonlights as a ballerina instructor.
Ian Hill sitting in the middle of the ladder. The 455.
He'd definitely like to improve on that.
I'm sure he would. Last pass, man. You could hear the traction control zip a couple times. Mile an hour was massive. Let's see if we can put it all together. Huh. I was expecting more, to be honest, but he goes 451 at 163. Nice pass. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Bill Goodell and Dylan Peters. Mustang against Malibu.
Dylan Peters, 1990 Mustang. Bill Goodell in the 78 Chevy Malibu. Dylan Peters chopping down the tree, too. There we go. Bill Goodell goes 493. Is not going to improve in his qualifying spot, but he's ready for action for tomorrow. Dylan Peters still off the pace, goes 532 at a $142.
Mike Gentile with his injectors. Good looking Mustang. I love the way it sits. It just sits just right. All right, Mike Gentile's ready to go. Mark Gentile walks back. He's got the top roll grip.
The dirt. He's going to get there first. Goes 511. Well, Tully, he really didn't improve either. Eh? He's like 3/10 off the pace.
Sailor Sanford Barrow. Sailor Sanford Barrow. This is only a Grand Prix. Kevin McGrath of Lincoln, Ontario. The 74 Mustang over there. 642 Iron Horse Racing, he calls it. There's Sally's around there.
Yeah, Kevin Kevin Grass going to get there first. 5:07 at $140. Sailor Sam off the pace a little bit too. Does improve though. Goes 5:25 at 128.
Jack Vanderweel. Jack's out of Whitby, Ontario with that Malibu. 33 Storker with a Pro Charger. The man himself, Eddie Bird, looks on. Trying to get some touch in the field. Yeah, straight as a string. Missed it by 2 though.
Yeah, but nice spot to be for first round.
498 with a 5 on a 5-0.
Absolutely.
The young lady out of Western New York.
5'9" Motorsports, Street 275.
And for her competition, BJ Govia, Brianna Edwards, qualifying round number 3 and final qualifier for Street 275.
So she's going to get there first. Nope, she doesn't. No, she slows the car down though. EJ goes a 52. Brianna Edwards goes a 53. All right, Mazin Elfique, left lane taking on Rob Wade. Yeah, so Mazin's gone a best of a 558. Rob Wade right behind with a 559. Both of these guys looking to improve. Rob Wade's going to get there first because of his reaction time. Breaks out. Next up, Trevor Roberts. Joe Morrow. Trevor was your number 1 qualifier. He's now been pushed down to number 4 with his 551 with a 2.
Joe's missing it at the other end, though.
Exactly. Great spot to be for tomorrow, though. Joe goes a 549 with a 4. Trevor Roberts goes 556. Tony Nicoletti currently in the number 15 spot. With a best of 587. Sean Devine in the top 3 has been a best of a 51 with a 0. Sean Devine is not improved, runs a nice solid 52. Nicoletti does improve, picks up 2/10, goes to 66.
Up next out of Hamilton, Ontario, comes Jason White with the Carter Daniels and his dad doing the crew chief and crew man duties. And Mike Thompson out of Terracotta.
Yeah, Mike Thompson currently sitting, where is he at? Number 10, best of 557.
Before the tree is activated, he will not get a time.
Yeah, Mike's short on the 60 foot. 130, good 60 foot, but not for that car. That car should be in the 120s. Phil Scarletta and Steph Millay. Steph, what is Steph on the list? Let's see. Number 7. Yeah, it's crazy. Eh? Like number 7, 553. Phil Scarletta's been the best of a 551. Woo, where's Scarletta? Goes 550 with 2 zeros. How many zeros does he get?
Jay Gallant, tower side, Randy Jewell in the right hand side. Got him squeezed just a little bit out of the groove. .555 tower side to a 552.
All right, one more car in. Jeff Bureau sitting in the number 14 spot with a 562.
Brought to you by Hardcore Performance.
Yeah, a little bit of wheel speed there. Yeah, see, he's 134 short too. That thing needs to go 125.
Final qualifying round. Final shot at glory to set yourself up for tomorrow for eliminations. In the VP Racing Tools Super Street class here.
Great job of driving.
436.
Wow, that car's coming around, eh?
171.
Dylan Stevens was 101 60 foot. What a great job of taking his foot out of that thing as it moved towards the wall.
Emilio Catalano and Paul Juan is having some issues. Well, you know.
I like your pronunciation. Into the sheet, number 5 with a 455.
He hasn't got it to hook yet, but if he does, he's a possible number 1 qualifier. That thing really hooks.
I would think so. Catalano's sitting right in the middle, number 3 with a 4. Side by side. Look at Catalano's going to get there first. 430. 171, but Paul Bawan goes
426.
Right to the front, goes 426, just like you predicted.
I thought that thing was going to boost, and that's what he did. Ralph, the boy Alcino coming out now with his first gen 8-inch Camaro.
John's your number one qualifier with a 429 at 168. Look at this crew guy dancing there. What do you hear the ice cream man? Yeah, a whole bunch of
Yeah,
chunks
there's
of snow
something wrong
falling out.
inside. It looks like a drive shaft.
Oh man, how's that gonna work? Tony Appleby's really aggressive, but at least straight. That car is just like, it's a terrible animal. This thing needs a sway bar in a huge way. Yes. There goes Pete. I don't know what's up with that. First pass, it's just a killer. Look at that.
51 with a 2. Nice run by Dave Boogie, man.
Joe falls off. Probably, well, Joe's numbers are off because he went deep.
It's a nice aggressive burnout. Very nice to prepare them. To make you feel better, to do them, to watch them, to all around. In the smoke.
Yep.
Mike Belvasori went 40 last time on his 50. He's easy now, 454. He's just where he wants to be.
Yeah, it looks like he's in the number 2 spot.
Voodoo Vixen, Tamara Gray out of Oshawa with a 69 Camaro. With a 0, she gets a 5. Oh, she got nothing. What happened there? She left before the tree was activated? As he had on coming up against Brian Bourne in the true Bourne identity being Topolino. Goes 69 and Brian goes 47, so they're both on either side of where they wanted to be. 55 Chevrolet of Robert Galati taking on Maurizio Graziano on a Shelburne with the Mustang on the tower side. Maurizio, 552 for Maurizio, 561 for Robert Galati. The Russo brothers, Camaro coming up against Nicky Palladino. Ontario with the 73 Nova. John Sternelli out of Bolton, 84 Camaro. And a 552 for Johnny Sternelli. Nice. That'll help him. 547 for Vito.
You sure you don't want to talk to Mike? I think your dad's the best too.
Yes,
Jim Marshall gets down there with a 553 at 127, 129 on the short.
Good job.
Tony Presto coming right over there. He's Chevy twice. The D-rigger turned upside down front bumper for aerodynamic purposes, don't you know?
Oh, there he goes, right out the back door.
429.
Yeah. 111, 60 foot. Looked like it rattled the tires.
Yeah.
And then he just
something
kind
at
of
the end
drove through it.
Yeah. Larry Kerrigan and Tamara Gray coming up to make their pass that they got ripped off for. 121 on the bottom, 552 on the top. Alright, who we got? Jeff Misra.
Matco Tools All-Star Shootout. Huge thanks to Trevor and Ian Snyder from Matco Tools for putting this on and their continued support. These guys are racing for $800 in the All-Star Trophy. Nick Hogus in the right lane, Jeff Miser in the left. Both of these cars made some really solid looks. The last round of qualifying, who is going to take home the money? Anybody taking bets? Well, there's a couple people in the stands. What do you guys think? Hey, what do you do in the white shirt? What do you think? Wow, and at the finish line, what a drag race. Left lane wins, Jeff Misra. 059 in the tree to Nick's 061. They both run a 47. He goes a 47 with a 2. Nick goes a 47 with a 6. Jeff Misra is your Matco Tools Easy Street All-Star. Nice pass. Congratulations to the whole team. Really curious what happened to Luciano's car because it's in the lane. But whatever happened, when he was dropping parts out the back, they obviously got that car sorted out. Okay, here we go. Ralph Luciano and Emilio Catalano
In a battle of the barrel. 29 at 160.
Man, what a pass. Emilio was headed to the center line, had to get out of it. Ralph runs her right down the middle, and I think ours tonight it is. So peace out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, if you're drinking, don't drive, and if you're driving, don't drink. Third race of Canada Heads Up, brought to you by Speedwire Systems, Nash, Competition Engines, Head Rush, Tattoo and Apparel, and Miska Trailers. Here we go, Rob. Crosstown Engines, Easy Street.
I'm excited.
Yesterday's Matco Tools All-Star winner in the VP Racing Lane, Jeff Misra. JJ Misra. Yeah, it used to be JJ, now it's just Jeff, right? Yeah, wow. Jeff Misra off the trailer goes 452 at 156 miles an hour.
Rolling into the water box now. Nick Carcass. Why?
Number one qualifier, won a 446 yesterday. I talked to him last night, like 1.2 seconds into the run yesterday. His number 3 cylinder went dead cold. So he was running on 7 cylinders to go to that 47. They turned it up, but... Wow, I think he lifts early. It was 453 at 133, was 106.
All right, man, guys, for Ryan Shea. Know that matchup. Crosstown Engines, Easy Street here at Canada Heads Up.
Advantage, going to get there first. Goes at 453 at 157.
493 at 136 for Ryan.
So just conservative passes and getting that thing broken in and getting their tune-up sorted out. Yeah, so Anthony DeVos is going to get broken by. Joseph's going to make the call with the Miska 1269 Camaro. DeVos was number 2 qualifier yesterday. He went 448 at 155. Yeah, nice. 108, 60 foot goes 451 at 153. Nice conservative pass. And McGuinn's going to get broken by, or not. His competitor didn't show. Ed was your number 7 qualifier. Best pass yesterday was a 461.
He gets a clean slate here to do what he wants. See how it reacts.
4 or 5 feet. It had the tire, and then, like Rob said, just lost the tire. Up in smoke she goes. Schultz. So the last 2 pair in Easy Street is going to be Ian Hill. He was making some really nice passes, learned some stuff. Had something turning on that he didn't know was turning on. Yeah. Ian was right there with them.
Ian gets him.
Wow, nice. Ian goes 442 at 168. Keith goes 472 at 150. It looked like a great race from up here. That concludes the first round of Easy Street.
With a Malibu and Mike Gentile on a Scarborough with a Corvette. This is Monaco Warriors, brought to you by Joe Van Mike Gentile takes the whole shot victory, 511 to a 510.
Looks like Rob Tully's going to get the single.
Brandon, 95 Ford Mustang, 565 cubes of Chevrolet with nitrous induced. Sponsored by RBM Motorsport.
Let's see if he found some power. No, he's bracket racing that thing. Goes 531 at 132.
Red Metal Gray.
New number 2 qualifier with a 505.
Dylan Peters, sort of, he's something out of the East Garage, he says, sort of. 90 Mustang. Canada Heads Up. Number 2, race number 3.
Almost identical on the tree. What the upset? Dylan Peters, or Dylan Peters, he found power. He went 517. Best pass yesterday was a 530. They were both almost identical on the tree, a 73 to a 75. Jack Vanderbilt, your number 1 qualifier.
He's smoking with a Pro Charger to 6 cooks.
Malibu, he got it. Not an over. Wow.
Nice.
That's why he's number 1. All by himself goes 5-0-0-5. Sean Devine's going to get the free pass first round. Best pass yesterday with a 5:51 with a 0. All right, so Sean goes 5:53. EJ Gavale is the only, he's the only champion so far this year in Street 275, brought to you by 59 Motorsports. EJ with a ProTech LS combo, big 98mm turbo. Madsen with a big block Chevy with spray. Very smart combo for this class. Reaction time advantage, and he's going to take the win. Goes 5:57. He was 0:59 in the tree. EJ was 0:69.
Margin of victory, 006.
Margin of victory, 006 thousandths?
6,000.
611 thousandths or
Yep.
6,000? 611 thousandths of a second. All right, up next, Steph Malay in the left lane. His 88 Ford Mustang, 427 cubic inch. Small block Ford, Junior Turbo. He's sponsored by All-in-One Auto, Priority Collision.
Steph Malays and Brianna Edwards up next.
Brianna Edwards out of the RJ Profab camp, that 1984 Buick Regal.
Go get him.
Yeah, Brianna just drilled him on the tree. Steph had to break out the hangout, gives it away first round. Brianna Edwards goes 29 in the tree, runs a 52.
Jeff Burrow in the Camaro. Hybrid Orange, 69er. Randy Jewell out of Hilton, Ontario with a Mustang, 540 cubic inch, big block Chevy.
Jeff was jacked. Randy Jewell goes down, goes 5:52 at 126, moves on to the next round.
Gentleman Joe Camaro taking on, oh my God, the other buddies.
Yeah, I know, right?
Want to avoid each other.
Jay Gallant, Joe Merle. Vortex supercharged small block Ford in the Gold Dust Fever Mustang. Joe's race to lose, and he does, and you can hear him get out of the throttle, and he coasts to a 5:53. Joe was 0:37 on the tree to Jay's 0:87 light.
Noah's coming up now. Bill Scarlata, Jason White, Jason out of Hamilton, Ontario.
They both cheating. Those are both 73 motors, aren't they? Look at the back window.
Yeah, before the tree was activated, he had some train brake trouble there.
Phil's going to get the free pass, goes 5:52.
Mike Johnson and Trevor Roberts. Mike, glad to see him back. 1980 Mustang out of Terracotta. Trevor Roberts out of Sarnia, sponsored by Griffin Auto Tech.
That is correct. It's quite the Saturday night, I think.
Yes.
Everybody's like, I want to go home right now. So he couldn't make the call. So Tony Clinton's going to get a free ride to the next round. 136 short. Definitely has to go quicker than that to run the number, though. It's bouncing a bit.
Emilio Catalano coming up now.
Catalano was number 3 qualifier. Glenn Stevens was number 4. Wow. Catalano won a 30, and Glenn Stevens right behind him with a 4:33. This is anybody's drag race. For both racers, Dylan Stevens is going to take the win. He was 0:29 in the tree to Catalano's 0:88. Goes 4:37
Nice.
to Catalano's 4:36.
All right, Pano's not here. Paul Bouin is number 1 qualifier. 79 Datsun 280ZX. Powered by a Toyota motor, I believe.
Makes a nice pass, 4:34 at 173 miles an hour.
We have a race. Tomorrow on the Tower side of Woodbridge, Ontario. Ralph out of Maple. 716 cubes in the Camaro. Ralph gets out of shape and slides it around and saves it to race another day. Good driving there, Ralph.
Wow, great driving. That got real nasty real quick. Joe just looking for a couple numbers here. They're hoping that Mike can't, because Mike went a 4:51. Joe's best pass is a 4:56. This race can be taken on the starting line, like most index races are. Phelps takes the win.
Nice.
Wow. Mike couldn't run the number. Mike had the reaction time advantage, was 0.47 on the tree. Joe was 0.77. Joe goes 4.56 to Mike's 4.64.
Okay, Boogeyman stages it up.
Here's your number one qualifier at 4.51 of the two. But he's going to meet Joe Harvey in the finals. It's a repeat of the last race.
Just, in the breeze.
And he just printing tickets over here. 4.51 with a 5. 5.50 index. Insurance brokers, 5.50 index.
Randy Hodges taking on Brian and Robert Bourne in the True Bourne Identity, 1948 in Catalino.
Oh!
Rapid Randy sneaks it out there, 56 with a 14 light. Brian had a 12 light, 168.
Jim Marshall, left lane 89 Ford Mustang, lining up against Kamal Gray. Beautiful 69 Camaro called the Voodoo Vixen. Has reaction time advantage, and she's going to turn on the win light. She was 0.20 on the tree, takes the win with a 5.55. John Stornelli, your number 4 qualifier. Looks like Robert Palladio. No, I seen them leave, so I don't know whether they left because they thought it was going to rain or left because they were broke. But anyways, Tina Lewis out here taking the tree by himself.
And he goes 5.51 and a $1.25.
That's why he's the champ.
Mickey Palladino coming up on this man Monty. 454, and that bad boy, the big Chevy Big Block with the Monte Carlo SS. That's not bad.
No, made a great lick.
Yeah.
Scorio was your number 2 qualifier, 5.50 with a 7. Breaks out. We'll go to 470 or a 5.47 with a 2. So we found out that Anthony Perron, Scott, Motor Pro Scott driver, is driving the car. Anthony goes red, gives it away. Probably all he had. Well, it was 570 out the back door. Maurizio goes 54 to move on to the next round.